In this video, we'll be covering how to import contacts in bulk. For more information on adding a single contact or navigating a contact profile, please check out our related videos. In order to start with your contact import, you're going to want to have your contacts in something like an Excel spreadsheet. Right here I have some example data that I'm going to be importing in. Some of this is information that I'm not going to need, and I'll show you how to filter it out. In RocketLevel, I'll navigate over to Contacts, then All Contacts, then Import Leads. Once here, I'm going to download the template CSV file. This template CSV file is related to your account and the custom fields that you have in it. Before we go there, I'm going to do a very quick review of custom fields. So as you can see, if you watched our video on the contact profile, this is all the information that you can fill out for a contact. Now you can see all of this information is here in a group and in an order. And what this does is it's just going to group it in your contact profile. As you can see, primary contact includes all of this information, as it does here. Then we also have the address information, the vehicle information, appointment information, and all of that corresponds to the groups and the orders here. At any point, you can also add a lead field to start to get some additional information. So whether that's the checkbox that you want to have, whether something is checked on and off for someone, a date, a drop-down selection, an email, a phone number. You just want to get some text, gather a paragraph, or specify a time. And then these groups here, you can edit here in the custom field groups. And you can also add one here. That's just a brief overview, not going into too much detail, but I did want to highlight that for the import contacts. The import contact, like I said, is going to be relative to your specific account and the custom fields that you've created in it. So I'll go ahead and download the template CSV. And I'm going to open it with Microsoft Excel. All right, so as you can see, this includes the lead fields in the account that I had just showed you. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to keep these in the exact order that they're in now so that we don't have any issues with our import. If there are some columns that don't have any information, I'm just going to leave them blank. Another thing to note is that we have very specific names for our columns here. The underscores and the actual name of the column is very important, so you're going to want to keep those as is as well. I'm going to go into my other one, and as you can see, this is first name. I'm going to go ahead and copy the entire column. On Mac, I've pressed Command-C. And then I'm going to go back to my template file. Now, when I overwrite this, it's going to remove first underscore name. So I'm going to just replace that once I go back in. And I'm going to do the same for last name. Email and phone. Now if I go back to my example data, I also have columns for date, frequency, city, and shirt size. If I go back to my template file, you'll see that I do have city, but I don't have shirt size or anything like that. If I did want to import something like that, I want to make sure that I add it in as a new custom field named shirt size, and that then I export my template CSV. It'll give me a column for shirt size at that point. For now, I'm just going to add in city. Okay, now that I'm happy with my template file, I'm going to go ahead and save it as a CSV. So here you have a variety of formats that you can save it in, but it's going to be a comma separated values CSV. All right, so once I have that saved, I'm going to return to RocketLevel. And there's a few things to note here before we upload anything. Now I had mentioned previously, don't remove or add anything in the first row of the CSV file or your upload will fail. And again, that's referencing this row right here, which is the beginning of each column. That's the way that RocketLevel matches everything up, so you want to make sure that it's the same. Now if a contact already exists, it will be updated, and it goes by phone number or email address. And then if a contact does not exist, it will be created. Once we go ahead and upload it, and the system processes the upload, you'll be able to see reports here. Once I click Choose File, it'll give me my template CSV. And then I can upload. So as you can see, RocketLevel's told me that this is processing, and it may take some time depending on the size of the import. If it's a few dozen people, it will work fairly quickly, but if you are uploading tens of thousands of people at a time, it will take a little while. Now when I go into all contacts, I can see that all contacts are starting to be created. I'm going to give this an hour and then I'm going to return. It was a list of about 120. I've waited an hour and now all my contacts have been uploaded. As you can see, on my contact, all contacts, I can now see a variety of people. In total, I have 122. The 2 we started with and the 120 that we uploaded. As I mentioned previously, you can go over to Import Leads and click to view reports to see what's been imported. As you can see here, it will tell you who's been updated. And at any point you can click to view data and it will show you the information that was added in. And that's how you complete a contact upload. For your convenience, RocketLevel articles and walkthroughs like this are available 24/7 at help.rocketlevel.com. Thanks for watching.